come back big time, take the series lead against this hot Giants team. And today, they sent Hyung-Suk Jang to the mound, who has been fantastic. 21 innings pitched so far, 3-point in with Yohendry Vargas playing short, Chase Harlan playing third. Go Roxon deals out of the windup. First pitch is fouled off, and we're off we go. 6:36, a touch behind schedule. The Giants have actually been a strong early game club despite the overall pitching and hitting inconsistencies, as Level swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Jang's pitch is the changeup. Goes with a slider, and it's 0-2. He stays alive. Johnny Level has been top of the order spark despite a lower average this series, batting .231, still impacting the games with speed and situational power for him. The 0-2 fouls it back. His value right now is more about setting the tone and pressure on pitchers than pure consistency right now. So when you don't have that consistency like he's always had, you have to adjust a little bit. And despite his .323 average, his series at the plate has been pretty lackluster. Jang comes home. There's that 12-6, and it just misses the outside corner. 76-mile-an-hour Uncle Charlie. Now on the 1-2. Ground ball right side, it's foul. So Level fouling a couple back. Jang showing pretty much everything right now. Here's another 1-2, slow curveball, and it hit him in the back foot. So not the result you want in a 1-2 count to a speedster like Johnny Level. He's on base.
The second baseman, number 39, Isaiah Barquette.
So now it's Isaiah Barquette, who had a pair of hits yesterday. He's slowly starting to find his groove back in this series in Game 4. Jang out of the stretch, comes home, takes a ball. Tower buzzer promotion, as you're probably wondering why the batter's box is pink. Celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month for Big Wig Nights. Takes a strike. Special evening dedicated to honoring breast cancer survivors, remembering loved ones, and supporting the fight against breast cancer. And as you can see, the team will wear pink, and the specialty jerseys will be auctioned off at the end of the night, with the proceeds going to Susan J. Komen and the Inland Empire in Las Vegas. 2-1. So if you see around the stadium, a lot of the fans wearing big wigs, the pink wigs, first 1,500 fans get those, and they'll be looking pretty cool. 3-1 the count to Barquette. The theme this year with Jang is not as reliant on the strike zones. A year ago, the strikeouts were enormous, but the outings could unravel quickly. And now you're seeing a pitcher beginning to trust the zone more, slow the game now, and let the stuff work naturally. Level takes off, but it doesn't matter. It's ball 4. So Jang just allows his 8th walk of the year in 21 innings. Now that pitch count's starting to ride a little high. And here's Cam Maldonado. Maldonado was crushing baseballs against the Buzzers in the first series. Now he's cooled down a little bit against the Tower Buzzers overall this year in 23 at-bats, hitting .261. Six for 23. Jang deals home a little check swing foul, and it's 0-1. Early action for the Giants in the top of the first. They drew first blood yesterday, but the Tower Buzzers doing a good job of responding to that. Correction, a great job. Pitch home right there for a strike. Slider to make it 0-2. Still with no outs. Pitch count now at 13, and he gets his first K of the day. Maldonado goes down, and there's a one away.
Number 17, Hayden.
So here's Hayden Yachek. Giants pretty good at scoring in the first inning. There's a high chopper over Harlan and off the glove of Vargas into shallow left field. That'll bring home the first run of the game. Definitely a unique ground ball. Somehow found a hole. So Johnny Level scores, Barquette over at third, and Hayden Check first RBI.
The catcher, number 33, Ron Barajas Jr.
A C9 single for Hayden Yachek. Brings home his 7th RBI against the Tower Buzzers all year. Barajas Jr. from the other side, swing and a miss. One ball and one strike to Barajas Jr. He's been the donkey for the Giants. Steady contact bat. Pops this one up on the right side. More of a fly ball. Giving chases Martinez, and it's off the net. And Barajas Jr. has found himself useful in RBI situations, has shown the ability to string together multi-hit games. San Jose as a team is hitting .282 against right-handers. Barajas keeps this in fair territory. Pop up in shallow center field. Kellen Lindsay calls everybody off.
Now batting, tonight's beer batter, number 35, Lorenzo Miola.
So now it's Lorenzo
If he
Miola.
strikes out, you get $5 12-ounce Busch Lights for 15 minutes.
Runners at the corner, still 2 out. First pitch, Miola in the dirt, and it's ball one. Miola, 211 batting average. He's struggled with consistency, but still flashes the occasional power every once in a while as he takes a strike. He leads the team in strikeouts against right-handers this year. And you could say his profile is a little more streaky than stable at the moment. Jang trying to limit traffic. Just missing the outside corner. Jang thought he had it, and so did the crowd. Finds the zone there, and it's 2-2. Deuce is wild. Jang looking to avoid more than one run coming across. Pitch home. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 86 miles an hour painted. Second strikeout for Jang. A 3 spot for the Tower Buzzers in the first, and they've been okay scoring in the first in the early innings. 13 total runs before that on the season. First pitch swinging is Damian Bravo, and it's fouled off. And despite Ontario being a strong early club in the first parts of the inning or in the game, they've outscored opponents 89-48 in the first 3 innings. That has not been the case in the series here against Ontario. There's the Uncle Charlie, and it's 1-2. Jang looking for his third. He rocks and deals, and he's got it. Strikeout to start the inning, and there's one away. The changeup can definitely play against lefties.
Now batting third baseman, number 6, Dario Reynoso.
And righties. The pitch home to Dario Reynoso. Just missing the knees. There's the curveball. And it's 1-0. Jang. Slider this time, and it's 1-1. A little bit of a cement mixer there. Reynoso takes low. Reynoso, another guy that provides situational hitting to the max and clutch RBI production. Goes down to a knee, comes up empty, and it's 2-2. 263 average with runners in scoring position, 5 RBIs. More of a timely hitter for the Giants when they need him to be. Here's the 2-2. Reynoso works the count full. After facing 6 Giants in the first inning, worked through a little bit of traffic. Not much damage though, just 1 run. There's a sharp ground ball through the left side, and that's a base hit. So Reynoso gets San Jose's second hit of the day. And now brings up Brody Popple.
Right fielder, number 2, Brody Popple.
Brody Popple, the round 13 pick last year. Swing and a miss. Came from Florida A&M. In his final year there, hit 12 home runs. Really showed the raw power. Just 2 home runs in his minor league career so far. Won the Complex League, and he's got one this year. He's still swinging like he's aiming for the fences, but he's not coming up with much. 30% K rate. As he chases for pitches like that, outside swing rates around 44%. Jang's pitch home. This one skied in the air in foul territory. Easton Shelton and Lindsay, and it's Lindsay. They worked on that a lot before these games and quote unquote practice. The coaches would just shoot high fly balls in the air and force these guys to communicate. It shows off there. The Giants go back to the top of the order with Johnny Level. Runner takes off. O'Neill's arm is tested. Throw down late. So Reynoso shows off the aggressive base running. Good jump too. Jang, not the greatest time to the plate. It was a good pick by Vargas. Time is called now. One and 0 with 2 out, runner on at second. Jang brings it home with a fastball. .92 miles an hour, where that fastball can rise to 94. And in his last couple starts, it hasn't been up to that, where he's sitting 94, maybe topping at 95. Recently, he's kind of had to rely on those off-speed pitches like that. That was a cutter this time. So not much of an off-speed, but regardless, he's showing his cards early, but if you do that, you got to make sure you find the zone and sequence well, which of course he does. Here's the 1-2 to Level. Rolls over to the right side. Smooth ground ball for Lindsay. Tosses it over, and that's out number 3. After the single, not much. It stays all Tower Buzzers with a 2-run lead as we go to the bottom of the second. Center pretty much. Out to the lawn. For over 40 years, Cardenas Market is proud to serve the Ontario community, bringing fresh ingredients and authentic flavors to your table all season long. Visit your local Cardenas today. Jang back out on the mound with a cushy 4-run lead. Facing Isaiah Barquette. Fouls it back to the net, and it's 0-1. So for San Jose, the first 3 innings have kind of been their bread and butter, outscoring opponents 89-48. And it gives a nod to the starting pitching, but clearly not the case here. 5 runs in the first 2 innings for Ontario. And on the flip side, the Buzzers have scored 54 runs in the first 3 innings. When it's usually their opponents striking first, which technically they did. One ball and 2 strikes. Pitch home. Barquette gets the hands in, sends a backspinner out to deep left field. Coe at the warning track, and he makes the catch. Allowed out number one, but an out nonetheless. Now here's Cam Maldonado. Maldonado checks it off his bat, and it's 0-1. And if the Giants want to get going and kind of break out of this offensive slump they're in, only putting across 6 runs in the first 3 games, it's got to start with Maldonado. Last 5 games, he gets a little dinker into right, so he starts the fire for him possibly. Last 5 games, just 3 hits, now make that 4 in 23 at-bats. That's a 137 average.
17,
One out single to Maldonado. Now it's hitting to check. Jang goes over to first. He's already picked off a guy once this year. Yachek also has to get going, hitting 143 in his last 5 games. Pops this one up to the right side. San Jose 20-16. Jang deals home. Brings the heater, but it misses outside. There, taps at 94. Yachek had the RBI single in the first. Taps one foul, and it's 1-2. Hitting Yachek, one of those guys where you don't really want to get him started. Another move over to first, nothing doing there. OPS at 832 on the year. His on-base percentage, 400. The Giants can get on base, that's for sure. Inside where Yachek backs out of it, and it's 2-2. Jang's pitch count climbing fast. 53 pitches through 2 1/3. Long hold, he comes home. Fly ball into right field, and it's tailing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. 5-1 game Ontario. Yesterday was the timely hitting. We're seeing more things on the consistent side today. Not much power has been shown from the Giants. Buzzers, bullpen, and pitching staff doing a good job of keeping that under cap. There's a double play. 6-4-3 to get Jang out of the inning. He waves a fist pump. And it's 5-1 still as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. So the Buzzers only get 1. Double play out in left field. An excellent throw from Davian Bravo all the way to first to double up Yohendry Vargas. Barajas Jr. takes the 12-6, and it's 0-1. Bravo due up third. He's in the hold. 0-2. Giants 3 hits on 1 run, down 5. And he goes after it. Fishing doesn't catch anything. Strikeout completed. Throw from O'Neill is down there.
Tonight's beer batter, number 35, Lorenzo Miola. Remember, if he strikes out again, you get $5 12-ounce Busch Lights for 15 minutes.
So now here's Lorenzo Miola, who struck out in his last at-bat looking. Jang picks up his 4th. First pitch to Miola, outside, ball 1. Fouled out of play. Jang evens up the count. Miola not walking a whole lot, under 10%, but has still solid strike zone awareness overall. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. One and 2. Jang rocks and deals in the 1-2 count to Miola. That's called strike 3.
Fans, go get your $5 12-ounce Busch Light cans for the next 15 minutes. You can pick up your beer by heading to the bar portables located in the concourse for $7.50.
Strikeout number 2 for Miola. Strikeout number 5 for Jang. More half-priced beer. Not a good response as Bravo gets hit in the back of the head. Luckily it was on the curveball, but still, even when you turn your head, you leave a good part of your neck exposed, and we saw that with Martinez yesterday. Hoping he's okay. So instead of going to first, Bravo might be exiting the game. Those head injuries are always scary, no matter what the pitch is. So hopefully Damian Bravo's okay. The left fielder who made the excellent play out there. Jose Astudillo is going to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first base, number 41, Jose Astudillo.
Got to get warm quick.
Up to bat, number 6, Dario Reynoso.
Well, there'll definitely be some moves from Yidwin Villegas. Bouncing ball over to Harlan, scoops it, throwing on the run, and gets it over in time. Nice play. 2 for Young Suk Jang. Brody Popple fouls it over to the left side. Is it going to stay in play? And Connor O'Neill got a late jump to it. Thought it was out. And having some words with some fans in the dugout suites. I thought it was out too. Almost caught it though. Still behind home, didn't see it. hopefully redemption soon for O'Neal. Slow curveball misses low and inside, and it's 1-1. On the 1-1 pitch, Jang deals, breaks his bat on a soft grounder. Easton Shelton handles it on his own, and there's one away. Now it's Johnny Level. Just 2 hits for the first 4 guys in the Giants' order, as we're almost halfway through this game. Level, a top 100 prospect in the MLB. Him and Morales are around the same area. Level a couple ranks lower than Morales. Ooh, off of Jang and into center field for a base hit. May have hit his glove, and he's signaling like he did. Base hit. Another guest, Mr. Maverick. Hello. It's always great when you grace your presence here. There we go. Isaiah Barquette now. We got a headset for you. All right, see you later. I heard you can't talk, though. 1-0. Outside, and it's 2-0. What are you doing? You're messing with all my stuff here. Here we go. We're gonna move. There it is. Yeah. So what do you think of the game so far? 6-1. Fantastic, right? Buzzer's getting consistent, getting ahead. Can you throw that breaking pitch like Jang does? Show me your grip right now. Is that's the 2-seam, or that's the curveball? Okay, got a curveball. I've heard from pitching coaches you have to shake the hand for the curveball. Gotcha. That one had a lot of movement. 4-pitch walk, though. 4-pitch arsenal for you? 3-pitch. Okay, that's a good one. Don't want to put too much stress on the elbow there. Got a lot of these guys with Tommy John, and a lot of these guys that the Dodgers have invested into. You know, like Brady Smith, Isaac Aon, Cam Leiter, also guys that have had mass injuries, but the Dodgers have invested into. There we go. 6-1 game, top of the 5th. We got Sean Coyne coming out there. Maverick, it's always an absolute pleasure when you're coming up here. Love the pink. We got the pink polos on for Big Wig Night, supporting breast cancer awareness. There you go. Get back onto the field and make those fans happy. All that fiasco, now it's Cam Maldonado. Minor league baseball for you folks. Maldonado swings and misses. So Giants' first threat since the first inning. Jang gets a swing and a miss. Make sure Maverick wasn't messing with the audio here. I think we're all good. Pitch home, this one lined down the left field line, And it's just foul into the Buzzers bullpen. Runners on at first and second, 6-1 game. Maldonado a single and a strikeout. Time called. Oh, whoa. What was going on there? No pitch. Would have been a good one, though. So still 0-2. Jang looking for strikeout number 6. Another slipped curveball. This time Maldonado gets out of the way of it. Jang brings it home. Maldonado climbs the ladder and just gets a piece of the high fastball. 96 ran it up there. Wow. Fastest we've seen his fastball. One ball and 2 strikes. Blocked by O'Neill for ball 2. Maldonado waits. Jang fires home. And it's 3-2. Works the count from 0-2 to 3-2. That's what the Giants need to do. They're usually a little better in the middle innings offensively. 92 total runs in innings 4 through 6. Payoff pitch, that's 3. Second K for Maldonado. 2 away. Devilish changeup. Brought it in through the back door, and now it's Hayden Yachek with runners on at first and second. Lines this one sharply into left. That's going to be a base hit. Levels coming around third to score. Throw will be pump faked once or twice, and now another run looking to score, and it's in. For some reason, Jingsheng Ko held on to the ball a little long out there. Not brought in both. Isaiah Barquette scoring from first. Jingsheng Ko is a little indecisive on where to throw it. 1 pump fake, 2 pump fakes, and that cost him a run. Two RBI single, and now the Giants are knocking at the door. Tying run coming to the plate. Or pardon me, just tying run on deck. Just the runner on second. But the lead cut in half. It's a swing and a miss. Barajas Jr. Sends it in the air to left field. Coe is backing up, and he squeezes it for out number 3. 2-run single by Hayden Check makes it a 6-3 game as we're halfway home here in game 4.